So if you do, hella bored right now, bro. Ain't nothing to do. I've been outside. I took a nap. Anyway, I wanted to make a video today. Let's talk about me and my friend Chip and what happened last night when we went out. I thought it was gonna be a little evening where we go get something to eat. We chill at his place. I go back home. Instead, end up going back to sleep. I end up coming in at like, what time was it? Like 4:33 this morning. Alright. So he had called me up last night. Since I wasn't doing nothing anyway, it's the weekend. He called me up and we was like, oh man, come on bro, let's go out and let's do this thing. Let's build this muffin stand. I'm like, okay, whatever that means, we want to meet at. He was like, yo, we gonna meet at Party City because we gonna throw a party, nigga. Ha ha, boss. I'm like, no, but whatever. So I went with him, and I got to Party City around 6 or 7. I right off the track, right, around 6 or 7. So we just sat around, went to McDonald's, he got a car now. We were just sitting around in the car and whatnot. And then he turned on the radio, we jammed it out, listened to some tunes. Then went up to Party City. So he went to the mask aisle, what do you keep all the mask at? And I went over here to the balloons aisle and whatnot, because I thought we was going to throw a party. He was like, okay, how does it look? He put up a demon mask, and I'm like, oh, what are we doing, Chip? What's going on? He was like, hey, nigga, keep it chill. He went over there, grabbed a few masks, gave them to me. Yeah, they had a Jay Leno mask. You ever, Jay Leno, his face, he had a Jay Leno mask, and he threw a few at me. He was like, okay, pay for these, meet you in the car. Still, at this point, I'm going to let you know, I had no idea what we was about to do with these masks. But we went to Party City, bought the mask. So now we got the mask, we're in the car. He drove around the corner, and it's a Krispy Kreams. So he drove around to the corner and parked in front of Krispy Kreams. Me, Chip, Peter, in the back. He's like, okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to go in and we're going to buy. And he actually did the air quotation, some donuts. I'm like, oh, right, I like jelly and whatnot. He's like, oh, yeah, nigga, you're going to get plenty of jelly. I'm like, whatever, Chip. So anyway, we put the mask, he was like, put the mask on because it's St. Patrick's Day. And, we want to keep the spirit or whatever. I was like, how is Jay Leno helping keeping it? He was like, nigga, just put the damn mask on. Do this. Don't do this fast. I was like, fine, nigga. You don't have to go there. You don't have to call me ridiculous, but you know what? I'm going to put the mask on. We're going to go buy donuts. So I put the mask on. I went in there, and suddenly, while we was all walking around examining donuts, Chip pulled out a gun. Yes. Hold on. Before you say anything, I don't know if it was real. I don't remember, okay? I'm just telling the story from what my text messages tell me, okay? So, he pulled out a gun, Chip did. He was like, he had a Jay Leno mask on. He was like, hey, nigga, run them other donuts right now. Run them damn donuts. Store clerk was an Asian guy. He's like, no donuts, don't rock those, cool donuts, so take all of them. He started cleaning out the cash register and whatnot. Here comes Chip. Yeah, nigga, run them donuts. Shot a fire in there. Boom, run them. He shot a fire in there, you know what I'm saying? He got the store clerk terrified and whatnot. Short little Asian dude. So the nigga took the money. I swore this nigga Chip took the money. At this point, I don't know if we robbed the store or we paid for the donuts. I do not know. I'm just telling it like it is, how I remember. So we took the donuts, shot up in the air, took the damn donuts, went outside, we had 5 cartons of jelly-filled donuts, threw them in the back seat. Had $2,000 in cash at this point. Since Krispy Kreams don't have safes on at land stores and whatnot. So we took the money, had it in the back, from what I remember. There was a little green midget sitting outside. Yes, he was decked out in the St. Patrick outfit. And he was like, happy St. Patrick, had a little Salvation Army little bell, bell like that, like ding 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 ding, ringing outside. Get the midget, Chip yelling, get the damn midget. Oh, I like midgets. I'm like, what? He's like, grab nigga, let's go. He put out the gun. We all got scared. Me and Peter jumped out. Peter is Chip's younger brother. He's 15. This is like, we jumped out, grabbed the midget, threw it in the trunk. Okay, so at this point, we're speeding on the road, and Jalen on mask, $2,000 in cash, about, what, 12, 60 donuts. Had to add that up. 60 donuts. We're speeding on the road, a midget in the trunk. You got the midget in the back. I'll kill you all. Son, Asian and whatnot. I guess the midget was Asian. I didn't know Asians came like that short or whatever. So we're speeding along the road. He's Chip in the back, put on the gas and whatnot. He's just driving along with his big old unibrow, just going, keep the midget quiet and try to drive. So we're speeding along the road like, what, 75 miles per hour. Hit the over the railroad because the train was coming. Boom! Slammed right over the train track. Train went past, almost hit us. I'm terrified at this point. I'm in the front seat, like, and Chip like, shoot up, fool! He's hitting me on the face. I got himself together, wipe the tears off. So we're speeding along, well over the speed bump, turn the corner. Here we run right into this nigga driveway, right over this nigga mailbox. Boom! Yes, this happened. Ran right over this nigga mailbox. Get out. This is the point where we take the mask off because we can barely breathe in the Jalen mask. We're suffering for air conditioning right now because it's so effing hot. We get out the car, land in the yard. We're all stunned at this point because we look back and we burned some mother rubber. Okay, that was some serious rubber burning we just did. Okay, so we opened the trunk, midget came out, kicked me in the face. That's how I got this little mark right here, whatever though. So, dude came out, ran across the street, talking about I'm gonna call the cops and whatnot. For armed assault and battery or whatever. So me and Chip, we're sitting here, Peter's terrified, he has asthma, he's Peter so by this time. He's gasping for air, we're all terrified. I'm in the front yard like, oh no, I'm about to go to jail. I'm about to go to jail. And then, Chip's over there, get it together, nigga. We're going to make it through this. And then it was like, we all ate the donuts. And then after that, he was like, I'm jumping back off at home. You're not going to tell me. You're not going to tell your mom what happened. In her eyes, we just went out to McDonald's. And this is it. Okay? I'm like, donuts. He was like, do not say anything about donuts. I swear I will rip you a new asshole. So at this point, I'm double terrified. Chip is acting more black than Antonio Butler. I got out, walked into the yard, opened the door, went in, mom's waiting for me. So like, we all did this after that. I'm like, me and Chip, we were out partying and whatnot. And I know I wasn't supposed to mention the partying part, but I did. She was like, well, at least you had fun, and then she said goodnight, and she went to sleep. And this time, I pissed myself because I'm just effing terrified at this point of consequences of what might happen to me. Because I just literally, in my head, I just robbed the Krispy Kreams and kidnapped the midget. Now, we're in the back. Let's wind this back to the beginning of the story. Why did this happen? Because I had to hang out with Chip that night. And this is what happens when you hang out with Chip. You know why? Because Chip is a crazy-ass nigga. That's why. Chip is a crazy-ass nigga. You don't party with him. Do not party with Chip. Damn, some of that story made me hungry. I'm about to go grab me a Blizzard DQ, like strawberry Oreo one, because that's one of my favorites. But I just wanted to tell you about this wild night I had last night, bro. I don't even remember if I actually robbed the place or if we just paid for it and left, because messing with Chip and that Cheeky Chong, that's too much. I cannot focus. We cannot focus. I don't even know no more YouTube at this point. Nah, it was crazy as hell. I'm out.